This training video is provided by Farrow Fencing Gate Supply Incorporated. In this video, we will cover the installation of the U.S. automatic Sentry Gate Operator on a Farrow Fence and Gate Supply driveway gate. Installation begins with positioning the actuator arm bracket onto the gate post and lined up with the horizontal gate rail. Making sure to keep the bracket level, mark the hole positions for the bracket mounting hardware. Pre-drill bracket mounting holes, keeping the drill bit level all the way through the front and back of the gate post. Fasten the actuator arm mounting bracket to the gate post using the included hardware. Fasten the nuts hand tight. Next, install the actuator arm pivot mount to the mounting bracket. The pivot mount should be installed with the inside of the bracket inset 5 inches from the inside face of the gate when in the full open position, and the actuator mounting hole 7 inches from the gate post face. Install hardware finger tight. Begin the actuator arm install by installing the plastic hinge inserts into the actuator arm body. Attach the actuator arm to the bracket using the included hardware and secure hand tight. With the gate in the full open position, attach the actuator arm gate attachment bracket to the end of the arm using the included hardware. Ensuring that the control arm is level, mark the position of the gate attachment bracket on the horizontal gate rail. Pre-drill mounting holes on the gate rail, making sure to drill all the way through the rail. Mount the gate bracket using the included hardware. Attach the actuator arm to the gate attachment bracket using the included hardware and cotter pin. Repeat this process for the opposing gate. Next, begin mounting the control box to your desired location using self-tapping screws. The control box can be mounted up to 8 feet from the actuator. Loosen the wiring harness from the actuator arm and feed the harness through the opening in the bottom of the control box. Insert the larger plug from this harness into the Gate 1 plug on the control panel. Place the battery into the control box. Attach the battery cables from the control panel to the battery using the included hardware, attaching the red wire to the positive battery post and the black wire to the negative. Begin installing the solar battery charger by mounting the solar panel mounting bracket. The solar panel should face in a southwest direction for optimal battery charging. Insert the included mounting screws into the bracket and mount the solar panel securely. Using one of the included waterproof couplers, run the solar panel output wire through one of the punch-outs in the bottom of the control box. Plug the solar panel wire into the battery charger mounted in the control box. Connect the remaining actuator arm wire lead to the free battery charger wiring harness lead. Press and release the button marked Open Close on the control panel to close the gate. The gate will not swing to the full close position because of the factory setting. You will need to adjust the close limit by using the Gate 1 close adjustment on the control panel. Using a small screwdriver, adjust this control in small increments. Clockwise will increase the close limit of the gate. Counterclockwise will reduce the close limit of the gate. After adjusting the settings, retest the gate swing. Repeat this process until the gate swings to the desired close position. Begin connecting the second actuator arm by mounting the included waterproof junction box to the gate post below the secondary actuator arm using the included self-tapping screws. Remove the top portion of the waterproof wire grommets on both the top and bottom of the junction box. Loosen the wiring harness from the secondary actuator arm and measure out enough wire to feed into the waterproof junction box. Cut the wiring harness, making sure to keep the section you remove. Feed the actuator arm wiring harness through the top of the waterproof junction box. The string line that you ran through the PVC conduit buried between the gate posts will be used to feed the included spool of cable through the conduit. First, securely attach the end of the cable to the end of the string line using electrical tape and then feed it through the conduit. Leaving adequate slack, cut the cable, leaving enough to feed the end through the bottom of the waterproof junction box. Strip off 3 to 4 inches of the outer cable insulation from both cable ends. Strip 1 inch of insulation from each of the individual wires in the cables, and match corresponding colored wires from each cable inside the junction box using wire nuts. Pack the wire splices into the junction box and secure cover. Attach the secondary actuator arm to the gate using the included hardware. Remove the string line from the cable run between the secondary actuator arm and the control box side of the gate. Using another waterproof coupler, feed the cable through one of the punch-out holes in the bottom of the control box. Attach the actuator arm wire harness end you removed from the secondary actuator arm earlier. Match corresponding colored wires using wire nuts. Insert the larger plug from this harness into the Gate 2 actuator arm plug on the control panel. Attach the remaining plug to the power system. Set the dip switches to operate only the secondary gate and program the close limit as you did for the first gate. Once this is completed, set the dip switches so that both gates will operate. To set the transmitters, remove the cover and set the frequency dip switches. While pushing the operate button on the transmitter, simultaneously push and hold the P1 button in the control box until the gate operates. Gather any wire slack in the control box and stow it in the appropriate area of the control box. Close and secure the control box cover and tighten all bolts and screws installed on the gate operator system. This completes the installation of the Century Gate Operator from Farrow Fencing Gate Supply. US Automatic includes installation instruction and video with your Century Gate Operator.